Hi, I'm Kent German, Senior Editor here at CNET.com. Today we're going to take a first look at the LG Envy, also called the LG VX9900. It's a new phone for Verizon Wireless service. The Envy is the update to the VX9800, so that does mean it has the full QWERTY keyboard as you're used to, as well as a number of high-end features. First we'll look at the outside though. This phone is a little slimmer and a little narrower than its predecessor. Of course, a smaller phone does mean a smaller display. Really weren't in love with the size of the display. It's almost too tiny in the sense that it doesn't show all menu options. You can't go through most of the camera photo options, can't access the VCast menu or the Verizon Music menu as well. Keypad buttons have been improved though, a little bit bigger, a little more tactile. Navigation array has been improved as well, just a little more tactile, like the new design. Here on this side you do have the same volume rocker, also have a dedicated camera button up here. Here on this side you do have the headset jack, and you have a micro SD slot, while the VX9800 had a mini SD slot. Like the VX9800, it does look like a camera from the back. Hold it like this, you can see the buttons on the top, and the volume rocker is used for zooming. Also, it does have a lens cover, something we didn't have in the previous phone, which is a nice addition. You can see here there's a camera lens and a flash, and if you want to take self-portraits, you can use this as a viewfinder, or if you want to take portraits away from you, you can use the internal screen as a viewfinder as well. Once inside, we have the internal screen. Very big, very bright and colorful, great for viewing whatever you need to, great for typing on as well. You can see the phone does open a little differently than the VX9800. The front flap actually rotates to the back of the rear flap. Doesn't balance well when it's on a surface due to that bulge and also the bulge of the camera lens. So whether you have open out like this or flat, just doesn't balance really well. Inside we have a QWERTY keyboard. Keys are nicer, a little bigger, like the square size, a little easier to use. Soft key, there's also more space between the keyboard and the hinge here, so it is easy to use these soft keys. Navigation button is about the same as on the VX9800. Still have the square toggle, talk and in button. This time though the clear button and the speakerphone button have been broken off into two separate controls, which is great. Did have a second spacebar here on the left. That's great, but I still wish the spacebar was in the middle, as my eyes kept wandering to find that spacebar. Also, have a dedicated email key instead of a dedicated shortcut key. Overall though, nicer design in the center, few improvements that make it a little bit easier to use. Phone does have a 2-megapixel camera, Bluetooth, speakerphone, EVDO support for VCast and VCast Music. See, they have 2 stereo speakers right here. Music sounds pretty good. I'm Kent German, and this is the LG Envy VX9900.